Alright guys, Cardmaster Squigs here. We're going to do, got 2 boxes of the Blazing Vortex set, so we're going to go ahead and get into those. We do have plans for future videos to have more Cardmasters in them, but for right now, just the way the timing worked with everything, it'll just be me. So, put that one to the side. I've actually been buying boxes since, I believe, Eternity Code. Nope, that's a lie. Which one had oh man, no, I can't remember what it was. I think it was Eternity Code. No, Ignition Assault, that's what it was. Ignition Assault was the first box I ever got, and then I've just been buying 1 or 2 every day, or every time. So, Dual Avatar Ascendants, Neroy the Dream Mirror Disciple, Linear Equation Cannon, War Rock Skylar, Arm Dragon Thunderbolt. Okay, so I'm actually very excited about the Arm Dragon cards and the Spring-In cards making decks for all these, even the War Rocks, even though they kind of suck. I've got a Machina deck, so that profile can come up now that I've got this guy. He's actually pretty decent for the deck. So, let's see, another Neroy, Warrock Skylar, S-Force, that's another one I was looking forward to, Fabled Marcosia, S-Force Bridgehead, one of the secret rares. I wonder how much that is. I wonder if that's going to be worth anything. Probably not. Arm Dragon Blitz, Tilted Try, Goblin Field Spell, that's interesting. When you draw for your normal draw in your draw phase, you can reveal one of those cards, place it on the bottom of the deck, and if you do, draw 1 card. When you draw by a card effect, you can reveal one of those cards, send this card to the graveyard, and if you do, place that card on the bottom of the deck, and if you do that, draw 1 card. Okay, so I guess, you know, some Exodia support, you could say. Any deck that really, I mean, I just don't see that being a good card, to be honest with you guys. Giga Thunder Geeklops, Thunder Pendulum Tuner Effect. Huh, okay. If only it was a union and a tune, that would be pretty cool. Armor Dragon Ritual, Dogmatica Genesis, Parametal Foes Fusion. Ooh, Live Twin Leela Treat. That's pretty cool. That's interesting. Warrock Ideal, Windwitch Blizzard Bell, Springin's Captain Sargus. Oh, Ojama Pink. Yes. Any fans of Gravy know that he likes the Ojama cards. And honestly, this is probably my favorite Ojama. It's pretty nice. So he'll be happy I got that for him. Alright. Parametalfoes Melcaster, Pendulum Encore, S4 Showdown, Springin's Call, White Baking. I always get a kick whenever I see that card. It's just so stupid to me. But, I mean, back in the day, Skull Servants were pretty cool. It was the Grand Maju, I feel like, before Grand Maju was a thing. So, we're just going to go through these a little bit faster. Psychic Eraser Laser is a pretty good card, actually. Let's see. Send 1 monster your opponent controls that was special summoned from the extra deck to the graveyard. Then your opponent gains life points equal to the original attack or defense of that monster, whichever is higher. Guess my neighbor's cutting some stuff. I mean, it's a good way to get Dragoon and any other problem cards, honestly. So that's pretty good. The rest of these cards, I'm just going to kind of go by pretty quickly, just to see what I can get. Maybe I'll stop and talk about something as it's going. Okay, well, I guess I shouldn't have said that, because these are pretty good ones, I feel like. Raging Storm Dragon Beaufort 9. You can ritual summon this card. Okay, nobody cares. I think it's a hand trap. When an opponent's monster declares a direct attack, you can discard this card, negate the attack, and if you do, negate that monster's effect. Quick effect, you can trigger 1 face of monster your opponent controls for to hand. Okay, that sucks. It's literally the worst thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Steel Star Regulator is a card that I think is pretty cool. I think it'll get a decent amount of play. Some Spring-Ins cards here, so be looking out for those deck profiles coming up. I'm not sure which card master will be revealing which deck profiles, but we'll see. So, okay, Arm Dragons. We're just going to go for the Hollis here. Fabled Andrath. Another Ojama Pink. Alright, well, it's very interesting that the Metal Foes card got support because, I mean, they banned Electrum, which is funny because I had just got into Pendulums whenever Electromite was banned, so I had to immediately return it. But hopefully with the new Metalfoes support, it comes back, and then Pendulums get you know, some support because, ooh, what is this? Windwitch Diamond Bell. Hopefully the Pendulums get some support because I feel like Konami, for whatever reason, doesn't like Pendulums as much. You know, they keep giving support to Xyz, Synchros, Lynx, obviously, because they're the newest mechanic. But Pendulums have always been, actually, I was going to lie. I was going to say they've always been my favorite, but that's not actually the truth. When Pendulums first came out under Master Rule 3, I believe it was, yeah, I hated them. But it was my first time ever dueling against them, and so they seemed incredibly broken. But my deck at the time didn't have a lot of spell and trap removal, so I wasn't necessarily prepared for him. Ooh, I didn't know he was a super rare. Armed Dragons are looking pretty good, guys. I mean, not necessarily meta relevant, but just the artwork, and you know, everybody wants to chaz it up, so it's always good. It's always nice. Sacred Tree Beast Hyperiton? Okay. During your turn, you can activate a card or effect. Quick effect, you can target one card of the same type, monster, spell, trap, in the graveyard, attach it to this card as material. Okay. One card of the same type in your graveyard. During your opponent's turn, when a card or effect is activated, quick effect, you can detach one material to negate. Okay. I mean, I think when VFD gets banned, that'll probably be some replacement. Yeah, it's obviously not as good as VFD, but I mean, let's be honest, it's gonna get hit. So oh yes, oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I always love pulling the cover card because it just makes you feel awesome. But recently they've been doing the cover cards as super rares or ultra rares. Maybe it's just been ultra rares, but I feel like the cover card should always be a secret rare, you know, because I mean, it's on the cover, so obviously it's you know, people are going to be wanting that card, you know, whether if it's something like Access Code Talker and it's extremely meta relevant, or if it's Armed Dragon level 10 and you know, it's got that nostalgia feel. I think everybody likes nostalgia, so I was actually very surprised that they decided to do Armed Dragons, and I was always more of a fan of the Horus cards. Ooh, he looks nice. So I kind of hope they do this sort of thing with all the level monsters. Maybe not all of them, but I mean, I think Horus would be good. I think Mystic Swordsman has a good following. I don't know much about Dark Lucius in terms of if people, you know, really give a shit about it. And then Dark Mimic obviously doesn't even really count. Ultimate Insect was pretty cool. I was always a fan of making a level deck, but you know, there's always no way to make that meta relevant at all. So Constellar, new cards there, new support for that archetype. That's pretty cool for people that like Xyz. I always thought that artwork was pretty cool as well. Oh, you know what? I suck. I put the secret rare. I'm sorry, Armed Dragon level 10. That's so foolish of me. Ooh, okay. See, this is one of the cards I wanted to add in my Machina deck. It's pretty cool because there's ways to get out Citadel and have its effects negated. I can't remember who does it off the top of my head, but EMR is a good way to get rid of some cards. Like as a proxy Citadel, I guess you could say. So, ooh, beautiful. Taihen will like that. He's got an Eldritch zombie deck. I don't know if he'll use that though. He may just use Super Poly since that seems to be a little bit better. Let's see. What does this card do? During your main phase, you can fusion summon one fusion monster from your extra deck using only zombie monsters from your hand or field as fusion material. If a zombie monster is special summoned by card effect, you can target one set card in a spell or trap zone. That set card cannot be activated this turn. Oh, okay. Continuous. Maybe that makes sense. So I guess if you do 3, you know, Dragon Necrosoul, well, no, you can't even use your opponent's monsters. So I really don't think that'll see play at all. They'll probably just stick with the Super Poly to do it. So that is, I mean, that's how I would play it. I'm sure that's how Taihen's gonna play it. I was actually surprised that Eldritch got new support. I kind of wish Emancipator would get some new support. I feel like whenever the new ban list came out for fans of Dynasty Warriors. This is the Lu Bu card, which if anybody, my first Dynasty Warriors game, I know nobody cares about this, was Dynasty Warriors 4. And in the very beginning of that game, Lu Bu, wrecks you, challenges you to duel, schools you. So, but I've always liked this archetype, and I really hope, maybe something can come out and it can be competitively viable, because I always thought they're pretty cool. Springin's Watch is the last holographic card in this box. So I think I have to look up the amounts of these cards. I'll put them up here on the screen, and we'll see, which of these boxes is more profitable. If anybody cares, that was the box I ordered from Amazon. So I'll do a total up on the screen now of all the total cost of all the cards, singles. God, I can't talk. I'll put up the totals of the cards I opened from that box. That one was from Amazon, just to kind of see. I know it doesn't really matter, but that's always interesting to me. I bought this second one from Yugioh Daily, and it's actually kind of funny. I bought it from Yugioh Daily because it was cheaper than Amazon. But as a week went by, I completely forgot that I had ordered it. I didn't really mean to buy 2 boxes, but hey, oh well, content, right? So here we go with the second one, and I'm just gonna kind of go fast forward, and if I pull something cool, then I'll stop and talk about it. Okay, here's one. The Materiactor. Oh my god. I hope they don't make more of these, although I hope they do, because they're actually really cool artworks. Oh god. I love that artwork. I hope they make more of those, because it seems pretty cool. Seems like you can do a lot with that archetype. I hope I get the Aziz in here too. That'd be pretty cool. I don't know if you can build a Materiactor deck as of right now, since they only have the 2 cards. But, ooh, secret rare. Okay, well, good for you, Taihan. I don't know if you can build a Materiactor. It's more of like a support engine. So we'll kind of see what can be built from that. I'll definitely take a look, and we'll see what can be made. Okay, so there's the other Materiactor card, Gigaboros. 2 level 3 monster, 2 plus level 3 monsters, gains 500 attack and defense for each card in your hand, so a little mini Slifer. It even kind of looks, it don't look like Slifer, but it's got a similar shape. You can only use each of the following effects once per turn. You can detach 1 material from this card, attach 1 Materiactor monster from your deck to this card as material. During your opponent's main or battle phase, quick effect, you can add 1 card attached to this card to the hand. So, I guess some sort of loop, you could say. I have to look at that other Materiactor card to see what it can do. Okay, so you can discard 1 card, special summon 1 level 3 normal monster from your hand or deck, or if you discard a normal monster to activate this effect, you can special summon 1 Materiactor monster instead from your hand or deck. I guess you can special summon itself, and you're locked into Xyz. So, it'll be interesting. I'm sure, I'm not exactly a pioneer or engineer or any type of new strategy, but I feel like deck building wise, it's pretty good. We may do a King of the Skull Servants deck profile just because, why not? Well, that was the, right hand side if you're looking at the box. So 1 secret rare down. We got 1 more in this box, and let's see if the left side can give us something better. I'd probably cry if I got a Starlight rare, because I've always wanted one. I have those sleeves that will make your cards look like they're Starlight Rare, and I put one on my Access Code Talker in that Numeron deck profile just to kind of, feel a little better about myself. But it is what it is. I don't have a Starlight Rare. They're too expensive to buy. Plus, you would never really want to buy one unless, like, I don't know what Starlight Rare cards are there. I know one of the Unchained Twins is a Starlight Rare. So if you're doing what's the word? Completely upgraded Unchained Twins deck, you could do 3 copies of, I believe it's a Ruha, but otherwise I don't know why you would have 3. Now the Starlight Rares like Access Code Talker are actually a little bit better because you just need to buy one of them. Are you kidding me? This is a secret rare. Oh god. Alright, Brennan's calling. Alright, so I guess when you answer a phone call it cuts off your video because, Cardmaster Brennan just called me, and that was it. So I don't know where it got cut off, but blame him. Ooh, beautiful. Is that a reference to their Society of Light? I didn't even think about that. I don't know if that's an actual card or if it has some kind of anime significance or manga significance, but I just remembered that. Oh, Dream Mirror. I mean, top tier. Just kidding. They suck. Sorry, Gravy. Gravy likes Dream Mirror. So maybe we'll have a Dream Mirror deck profile coming to you from Gravy at some point. We'll see. Maybe Ojama Dream Mirror. Leave in the comments what you want Gravy to do a deck profile on. First of all, Skylar. Such an American name. I don't understand why they gave that to her. Alright, last pack. Will it be the Starlight Rare? I don't even know what cards come in Starlight Rare in this pack, or in this set. Okay. What? Did I only get one secret rare? Am I tripping? I must be. Must be tripping. Oh, I'm an idiot. Got trolled by the war rocks. Oh god, I'm terrible. Okay. Well, I got no Armed Dragon level 5s and no Armed Dragon level 7s. 2 level 3s and 1 level 10. So that's okay. So we'll have the Amazon total right here, and then the Yugioh daily total right over there. And I know it doesn't really mean anything, but I like to see which one is going to have more in it for me, even though, like I said, it really doesn't matter. But yeah, that's the opening. So I didn't really pull anything crazy, but I wasn't really looking for anything either. So yeah, it's all good. All right, we'll see you in the next one.